use of pupil premium on their website, yet academies do not.
I thank the noble lady Baroness Tyler for this debate and congratulate the noble Lord Chowdhury on his maiden speech. We're debating here the 10 points suggested by the Sutton Trust. I've got no argument with any of them except perhaps the open access scheme. I'm not sure that using that great engine of inequality in our society to try to tackle these problems is a way forward. But I particularly applaud the call for a ban on unpaid internships and the return of maintenance grants for students, something both our Young Greens have particularly campaigned for, and also the contextual admissions to highly selective universities. But I think we need to think about our terminology here. We're talking about individual social mobility. We're talking about potentially lifting a few people up and leaving everyone else behind. A point I think the noble lady Baroness Morris of Yardley made very clearly in concern with the focus very often on a few bright children. This is a small plaster stretched across the gaping wounds of inequality, poverty and desperation in our society. And for all of this is a tragedy because this is a waste of human potential. In our previous debate, we were discussing the climate emergency, the nature crisis, the scourge of poverty in our society. To get to grips with all of these problems, we need the full capability of every person in our society to develop as much as possible for all of our sakes. So I'd urge your Lordship's House to be thinking about structural mobility instead, lifting up whole communities, a just transition, a Green New Deal. But more than that, I'd urge your Lordships and the government to think about a society in which we don't need to think about social mobility at all. We need street sweepers, we need sewer cleaners, we need carers. Boy, do we need lots of carers. Those need to be respected, properly paid jobs. So a question to the Minister. The New Economics Foundation did a study that shows that cleaners contribute more to our society than bankers. Would you encourage any young member of your family to become a cleaner? If not, why not?
My Lords, I also welcome and thank the noble lady Baroness Tyler for this